Aquarius, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to your funny and your most favorite Armenian guy here at the Renaissance Tarot, where I serve and I slay. So, Unicorn of the Zodiac, my dear Aquarius, this is going to be your reading from October 6th to the 12th. And in this reading, I'm going to take a look at your recent past, present, and future. I'm going to clarify all the cards and get some final advice for you. So let's get into your reading and see what's going on. Dear Aquarius, what is the important message? I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for being here onto the channel. And new Aquarians, you're more than welcome. If you're wondering why you're just being called the Unicorn of the Zodiac, it's because you're unique, you're different, you're one of a kind, you're one of one. So let's get into your reading. And if you're wondering, what is this sign, guys? Who is this guy? I'm a Leo. I'm a quadruple Leo. I'm your opposite sign. So we definitely vibe. All right. So let's see what's going on. Okay. So the challenge, Aquarius, from October 6th to the 12th is the King of Pentacles. And what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Strength, followed by the Devil and the Seven of Wands. A lot going on in here. Some of you are dealing with a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, possibly a Leo, Sagittarius, okay? So I'm strongly getting here with the King of Pentacles being your challenge, Aquarius. This is about stability, okay? It talks about really being in power, being in control, not in a controlling way, but just really having this stability within a relationship with someone. We're going to get back to this and clarify shortly. So in the recent past, you have the Fool, the Temperance, the Two of Wands. So in the recent past, many of you had a brand new beginning with the Sagittarius. Maybe this person and you shared like a lot of similarities, but also both of you maybe came from a different part of the world. Cultural differences, a lot of differences between you and them. I do see here someone here kind of trying to keep their options open, or maybe whoever you were dealing with, this person like was not in the exact place to commit to you. This person might have been on and off with you. One moment they were hot, the next moment they were cold. Two of Wands, basically to me, it seems like just being stuck between two rocks. We'll talk about this shortly. Now, in the present moment, dear Aquarius, you have the Knight of Swords, the Hierophant, and the Five of Swords. So I feel like a lot of you are really dealing with the Taurus here, because the Hierophant here talks about Taurus. There is some sort of a conversation, argument, conflict in regards to commitment and marriage, okay? Maybe you have been fighting for this for quite some time. You've been really wanting for this person to be with you. I do see here an escapism. Someone here could be escaping the conversation that needs to take place between you two in regards to this commitment, and this might have caused conflict between you and them. We're going to talk about this shortly. In the near future, dear Aquarius, you have the Wheel of Fortune, the Knight of Wands, and the Six of Swords. So in the near future, there is a big turning point for many of you. You know, the Wheel of Fortune talks about change of events, things that are changing, and this is going to lead you and this person to decide whether you two are going to actually end up together to, you know, embark onto this journey together, or maybe you're just going to you're going to let go of this person. So major arcana card here, the Strength, the Devil. Oh my gosh, this is it's a chaotic situation, Aquarius. Like the other day when I was doing your reading, there was a storm, right? We literally left Kansas and we were in the Wizard of Oz. So I feel like that for many of you, this is almost like a hate and love relationship. There is a lot of love, there is a lot of strength, there is a lot of passion, but also there is a lot of toxicity and unhealthy things. And it's just been very challenging to really navigate through that. So let's get into your reading and get some more clarification for you. So I'm going to clarify your challenge, dear Aquarius, which is the King of Pentacles. So the King of Pentacles is clarified by the Knight of Cups, the Empress, and the High Priestess. Some of you are dealing with actually like a Taurus again. The Empress here could be a Cancer, High Priestess, Virgo, Knight of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Could be any other sign, but I feel like that in the present moment, this stability here has to do a lot with someone's ability to come forward to you with the intention of actually marrying you. I'm just gonna keep it very real. This is not a rocket science. It's very clear right here. Because the Empress here talks about motherhood, it talks about divine feminine. So many of you want to have children with this person. You really see yourself being with this person and building a strong foundation. If you don't have children already, that's what you want. You might have children with this individual, but what you really want is this commitment with this individual. There is a strong spiritual connection between you and this person. This stability of yours with this person, Aquarius, has to do a lot with the fact that someone here was very on and off. And I think you're really questioning whether this is the relationship that you want to spend your, like, you have free will. You can leave this person and move on, but it's been challenging for you to really forget about them or to get them out of your mind. It's like you may be occupied with other things during the day and do other stuff. You are maybe focused on your business. Maybe you are making more money. Maybe your business is the priority for me right now. But I do see here you coming at the end of the day thinking, you know what, I want to come home and I want to find this person at home. Like I want to be with this person. There is a lot of love between you and them. Okay, and I'm also getting here, you might have dealt with someone that was very stubborn, okay, possibly a fixed sign, which could be a Taurus. But also this person provides this strong sense of stability, pleasure, love. They provided that for you in the past. So let's talk about the Fool in the recent past. There was a brand new beginning. Okay, we're going to talk about the past real quick because we already know what happened. The Fool is clarified by the Two of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, Six of Cups. So in the recent past, I do see here, like I said, hot and cold, going back and forth and back and forth. This is someone that might have been in and out of your life. Okay, someone that maybe was acting very closed off. Their energy was closed off one moment, and then the next moment they would pop up back into your life with the Six of Cups, and then they would just kind of like waver. You know, I'm getting here someone not being very consistent in their personality to really, you know, decide their mind on how they wanted to navigate with you in this connection, in this relationship. So some of you are dealing with the Sagittarius here. Let's talk about the Temperance. The Temperance is clarified by the Ten of Swords, the Nine of Cups, and the Two of Cups. So I feel like that in the recent past, many of you really felt like that this person was your soulmate. There was a very strong connection between you and them. There was also a strong sense of happiness. No sugarcoating here. I do feel like that someone here acted quite selfishly. Okay, with the Nine of Cups, someone here just kind of chose to be closed off, you know, and one of the reasons why is because this person had a different goal and a different vision that they wanted to achieve for themselves. You know, when you look at the Two of Wands, you see this person has the globe in their hand and they're looking outwards, right? Outside of the window. It's like this person had different intentions and goals and the sense of purpose and direction that they wanted to pursue in the recent past. Now, you and this person could have come from two different cultures, backgrounds, age differences also. The Two of Wands in the past is clarified by the Ten of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, and the World. So there was a cycle that closed off between you and this person. And this cycle here, Aquarius, has to do a lot with someone being kind of a little bit aggressive or passive aggressive. Anytime you would talk about marriage, commitment, or living under the same roof, sharing financial assets together, being together, I'm getting here someone being quite defensive, okay, when it came to the level of commitment that you were anticipating with this person. Hence the reason why this relationship and this situation came to an end here with the World. You know, the World card is a major arcana card and it talks about an ending, right? Tarot cards, 78 cards, the first one in major arcana starts with the Fool and then it ends with the World. And those are the major events that happen in our lives and we all go through those cycles. So in reality, you do want to have a brand new beginning with this person. You would want to create sense of stability, but I feel like you're not really initiating anything yet. You being an air sign, you being Aquarius, you are very pragmatic, very calculated, meticulous. You are not chasing. If you want to stay detached, you don't have any problem with that. But at the end of the day, you really desire a very strong connection and a bond with this person on a romantic basis. Now, in the present moment, you have the Knight of Swords. I feel like that one of your biggest concerns and fears with this person is them acting aggressively towards you and not really willing to hear you yet. You're just questioning, is this person ready to hear what I'm about to communicate with them or not? So the Nine of Swords here in the present moment is clarified by the Five of Swords. What did I say? What did I just say? Because you know that maybe this person has a temper. Because you know that possibly this person, whenever you want to talk to them or like clarify some things, maybe maybe a fight will break out. Maybe some sort of a conflict will rise up again. So you're kind of being very careful. Temperance, Sagittarius energy, Six of Wands. I feel like what you're really doing right now in the present moment, King of Pentacles here again. Wow. A lot of you are really trying to give each other space. Okay, there is a beef. There is an argument and a conflict that has happened between you and this person. And you just want to give each other space. You don't want to aggravate and agitate anything. You just kind of like want to leave it there and let them come towards you with their own understanding and like level of maturity. So in the present moment, you have the Hierophant, which talks about the desired commitment here when it comes to this person, when it comes to this situation. Marriage is something that you definitely would desire to have with this person, clarified by the Seven of Pentacles, the Justice, and the Queen of Swords, Libra energy as well, Gemini energy also. So Aquarius, there is something about legality here, like legal matters and things like that you could be going through, this person could be going through. I feel like that in the present moment, maybe you're dealing with someone who is still entangled with another person. They need to be separate from them. Whatever the situation here is, you want like a connection that is built on honesty, fairness, equality, and peace. Okay, it's been very challenging for you to really almost like keep this person towards you and maintain a certain level of commitment. It's been very challenging with the Seven of Wands. Okay, so Five of Swords here in the present moment is talking about some sort of a potential conflict that has happened, and you want to avoid, avoid from it again. Like you don't want a conflict. You want peace with this person. Because as a matter of fact, you are a very altruistic sign. You know, you're all about peace and equality and harmony. So there you are with the King of Swords. I feel like you're avoiding having a face-to-face conversation right now. The reason why is because there is temper issues with this person, and you don't want to come across as being someone that's trying to cause them to get out of line. The Magician and the Knight of Wands. So for many of you, you're definitely in this place of like being very careful not to come across as being manipulative. Because in this case, the Magician doesn't mean manifesting. In this case, the Magician really means being very careful with the King of Swords, of not coming across as being manipulative. You're not forcing, right? With the Knight of Wands, you're not chasing, you're not running after this person. You're just all demure, mindful, and respectful when it comes to this situation. You really are giving each other a lot of space. Now, in the near future, dear Aquarius, you have the Wheel of Fortune, the Knight of Wands, and the Six of Swords. So in the near future, I do strongly feel like here that there is big turning, like there's going to be a big shift, okay? Turn of events here, turning point that's going to cause you and this person to come towards some sort of a realization about the meaning of this relationship, like why you both met each other. It's clarified by the Chariot, Cancer energy, the Fool, and the Queen of Wands. Wow. I feel like you and this person seems to be having like a pretty much, I would say, a definite brand new beginning with each other, with the Fool, the Queen of Wands, and the Chariot. There is a new opportunity. There is a brand new beginning that's going to take place between you and this person. And this is about you and this individual being very clear, okay, on what direction you both want to move forward to. There is a strong sense of stability. There is a strong sense of comfort. Some of you, this person could also like move to live with you, or there is like travel going on. Someone here could buy a new vehicle also. Yeah, vehicle is something that's very relevant. Now, the Knight of Wands is clarified by the King of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, Three of Wands. There is definitely a very strong association that you have with this person, a connection, I would say. I feel like Aquarius, this is someone, the Wheel of Fortune here twice in the near future, is like you're going to start seeing a lot of signs, synchronicities, and confirmations in regards to this person, like being part of your destiny. This is someone from the past, okay, that you know you are very much connected with, and it's been very difficult to get over them. You could be someone that you live near the body of water, or someone here who lives near a body of water. Six of Swords, I feel like you both are going to choose to really close off a chapter and move forward. I've been lifting really heavy in the gym and like working out. So my shuffling is like, I almost like break the cards. So the Six of Swords here, dear Aquarius, talks about healing, moving on, healing a chapter, closing a chapter, moving on successfully. Okay, so the Six of Swords is clarified by the Four of Wands, the Judgment, Scorpio energy, Three of Pentacles, excuse me. So, you know, the realization that you're going to have with this person is the fact that you truly would want to build a family with them. There is a strong sense of collaboration, cooperation. I see here marriage for many of you, or conversations and talks, you know, being created, and talks going on surrounding marriage, okay? Buying a house together and things like that. For a lot of you, I do see here, you know, this person really coming towards you with this energy and this intention of them being willing to actually put in the hard work and wanting to work things out with you and take you to the next level. Okay, so let's talk about the advice. What is the advice for you? Everything is really about this strong sense of stability with this person. You know, many of you have been wanting to know if this is someone that you can actually build a strong foundation with. I do see here this person slowly. It's a very slow energy, but it's very steady coming towards you, because they really are wanting to like lock in. They want to lock in for this relationship. Like they want to commit to you. Okay, so the advice here of the Four of Wands. This is literally the card of marriage that also came out like a minute earlier. Four of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, and the Knight of Cups. Beautiful. So I feel like that you and this person are really gonna come into terms of knowing that this opportunity that's being presented to you by the universe, okay, there is a chance for you and this person to start over, to start on a clean slate and have a brand new beginning. There is a big opportunity that's going to be represented. And you know, anytime Aquarius, when I say opportunity and there is going to be reconciliation, there is going to be, you know, a lot of good things happening, it's not sugarcoating. It's about just being realistic and telling you, you know, it's going to happen, but you're part of the story, you're part of the deal. Here is about you doing your breath work, your meditations, focusing on your own certain nervous system regulation. There is a lot of internal work that you have been doing already. This is about you just being very organized and just clear on if this is someone that you truly want to manifest and like have a family with, and or if you already have children or family with them and live under the same roof. I think that's an opportunity that's going to be presented to you and something that's going to materialize. But it's you changing your energy and your frequency, which I believe you are doing because we're in the age of Aquarius. You are super smart. Okay, so the advice here is to keep like doing what you are doing. There is something that you are doing that's very good for you. I don't know what you are doing, but it's very, I'm getting here this, like it's very much talking about like self-care, prioritizing yourself, putting yourself first, right? So the final important message here for you is truth, number 20. Okay, truth. And it's like you shall know the truth and the truth shall set you free, right? What does it mean for you to be in a relationship? What is the truth that you define for yourself? You know, so one thing could be, something could represent itself to be the truth for you, but it may not be the truth for someone else. You don't have to do anything with that. You focus on what's important for you, what truth means for you. And the truth and the reality of this relationship that seems to be quite serious and quite stable and grounded. And that's what your main focus is going to be. You know, and I feel like also, because like I said, one of my really good friends, Aquarius, he would always say, Arman, honesty is the best policy. So you're all about the truth. You want to build a foundation and a castle and a mega home, mega house, and a relationship with this person where there is actually truth and there is trust between you and this person. Okay, so dear Aquarius, this is what I had for you. Thank you so much for being here. You're more than welcome to join my membership site, which is going to be in the description box below, where I do go live often during the month, and I also sometimes choose some random members and give them a free reading on the channel while I'm live over there. Ask a question, get an answer, just letting you know. So this is what I had for you. Thank you so much for being here. I love you so much, dear Aquarius, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye.